his landmark address at the US Congress, Modi captivated the audience and enthralled them with what he said, sold the India story to them amid chants of Modi Modi, standing ovations, and then later lawmakers queuing up for photographs, autographs and selfies.
More than 2 decades after 9/11 and more than a decade after 26/11 in Mumbai, radicalism and terrorism still remain a pressing danger for the whole world. These ideologies keep taking new identity and forms, but their intentions are the same. Terrorism is an enemy of humanity, and there can be no ifs and buts in dealing with it. We must overcome all such forces sponsoring and exporting terror. This is not an era of war. But it is one of dialogue and diplomacy. And we all must do what we can to stop the bloodshed and human suffering. The dark clouds of coercion and confrontation are casting their shadow in the Indo-Pacific. The stability of the region has become one of the central concerns of our partnership. We share a vision of a free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific. Connected by secure seas, defined by international law, free from domination, and anchored in ASEAN centrality. A region where all nations, small and large, are free and fearless in their choices, where progress is not suffocated by an impossible burdens of debt. Where connectivity is not leveraged for strategic purposes, where all nations are lifted by the high tide of shared prosperity. Our vision does not seek to content or exclude, but to build a cooperative region of peace and prosperity. I may be running out of continent soon, so I will stop here. Distinguished members, the Vedas are one of the world's oldest scriptures. They are a great treasure of humanity, composed thousands of years ago. Back then, women sages composed many verses in these Vedas. And today, in modern India, women are leading us to a better future.
But I think more than anything, he talked about the future and the future alliance between the United States and India, how great that's going to be. And it was a very moving speech. It was great to have all the American Indians in the gallery who were so passionate about this man. You get the sense that he is very almost like godlike in his own country, and it was very moving. The whole experience.
The message from the Prime Minister is very positive and very exciting to see the relationship between the United States and India, the world's largest democracy, the world's oldest democracy. Working together, we benefit.
I think it was a very important address to the United States Congress, particularly in light of the aggressive posture that China's taken. And particularly considering the fact that India is the world's largest democracy, we're the world's oldest, and that the world really needs a collaborative relationship between the two countries.
I think the Prime Minister, his vision for our working relationship, trade and commerce, and be able to grow both our countries together is a great opportunity. Someone that was led trade on the Republican side in Congress, I was very excited about hearing that, because I think there's a lot more possibilities between the people, his people and our people here in the country, to do a lot more. It was also very fascinating to hear his whole thoughts and ideas in terms of how much growth they've had, where they expect to go. So again, the whole thing on visioning, and obviously he's got enormous respect in his country.